Good morning, guys. Honestly, I'm not one to be making videos and coming online and talking about, you know, government, politics. But at this point, it's not even funny, go funny more. And I will tell you why it's not funny. Now, I'm looking at all these issues going on in Nigeria. Oh, kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ really? What's actually happening? And this video in itself I'm making this video for young people. Any young people out there that loves their life, loves their future, and wants to actually make a sense of their destiny. Okay? You have to listen to what I'm saying right now. And it's coming from a place of concern and a place of wishing you well in life. Okay? The truth is, the so-called leaders don't have any plan for you. All right, so look right into my eyes and listen well. The so-called leaders don't have any plan for you, and they've never had any plan for us. Okay. Unfortunately, we were born into a solid, a great country like Nigeria. Yes. However, because of the kind of people that have been leading that country, even before we existed, because some of us right now, we're over 20, we're over 30 years old, we're over 40, some of us are 50. Even our parents are like 70s and right now in their 80s. They have never enjoyed anything in terms of fulfilling the capacity that God intended for them as a human being. Because most of us, if we had stayed in that country, if we had stayed there, are you watching my shamalamala? No, for real, man. Aye, watching my shamalamala. Forget about all these things about scriptures, about Bible, about religion. Forget about all that. Because in places where things work, they don't cling to religion or cling to things that they just call God, God, God every single time. But that's not where I'm going. I'm just talking to young people right now. Now, not everyone is going to leave that place. However, where there is a will, there is a way. I'm going to repeat it. Where there is a will, there is a way. And you have to think about yourself. Think about your life. Think about the kids that you have not even given birth to. Because I tell you what, some of us, we learned early, and we realized early that we have to japa. Even before people started talking about japa, japa, japa. How many years ago, Gani? 18 years ago, almost 20. When I finished my university in Nigeria, when I finished, and then we went to serve, and then we came back home, and there was nothing to do. I'm sure it's worse, way worse than what it is right now. Way worse. Sorry if I'm not speaking the right English, but this is not the time for speaking English. Hey Joe, this is not the time for speaking English. Just follow what I'm saying. Follow what I'm saying. This is not the time. This is just a rant, my own personal rant, and it's the first rant that I'm making, and I'm going to post it. So if you listen or watch this video and you don't like it, that is your own problem. They have no plans. These leaders already, let me tell you what, let me give you the gist of what's going on. They have already mortgaged the country. They have mortgaged everything. Now, their kids don't live in the country. Okay? Their grandchildren don't live in the country. Their kids are dual citizens of somewhere else. I don't know if it's American citizen or UK or whatever, or Australian, but they are not just Nigerians, so they don't even live there. They don't gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn family wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ wọn ò gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. So what is their Allegiance. Sorry, I'll be speaking some English because some of them I don't know the Yoruba meaning. I don't know how to speak the Yoruba side of it. But what I'm saying is, what is the allegiance to that country when their family, immediate family, is not attached to that country, or the immediate family do not live there? Oh, baby, they don't go to the schools that your children go to. And if you have not even given birth, now listen to me clearly. The children that you will give birth to, their own children and grandchildren and great grandchildren, they are not planning for them to go to those schools that you see. That is why they have no plan for those things. Their children will not even walk on those roads that you are walking on. They will not drive cars on those roads. Their grandchildren also. So, you have to now start thinking about your life. Yes, you can also make it in Nigeria without leaving the place. But then you have to have a mindset of focusing on your life, your personal life, your self-development, your achievements, the things that you want to achieve. And you need to have a plan. Forget it. If it's Togo that you have to go, or Brazil, or Australia, or wherever, or maybe your destiny is tied to Nigeria 100%, and that is where you want to stay, because you feel like there's no way you can get the opportunity to leave the place or to Jakpa. But listen to me carefully. I'm not saying Jakpa. I'm saying that you need to focus on your life. You need to find that. You need to find that thing. Okay? And focus very well on it. If it's to Jakpa, focus well on it. If it's not to Jakpa, focus well on it. If you know there is no, because let me tell you what, there is no job. There are no jobs. There will be no jobs. So, however, I believe that things will work in your favor. And things will begin to align well when you start thinking about you, yourself, your generation, your kids unborn. And if you already have kids, I don't want to burst your bubble. If you already have kids and maybe you're in your 40s and your 30s and those kids are still young, they have to go to primary and secondary school. There is no public school. Government does not care. So you have to figure out how you are going to pay for the tuition fees of those kids. And you have to send those kids to good school. Don't come here and be sending and giving birth to kids and sending them to nonsense school. You have to take care of those kids. Okay? You have to take care of those kids. Take care of that is your responsibility. Once you bring those kids to this world, tó bá ti bí àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ó ti di bùkátà ẹ, wàhálà ẹ ló ti wàhálà tó wọ̀ sọ́rùn ni, ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe dáadáa. Tó bá lè ṣe dáadáa, má bí ọmọ kankan síbẹ̀. Wá bò mí kó lọ bí wọn sí. Ṣó ti gbọ́? But tó bá jẹ́ tó ti bí wọn ní ìsìn, tó ti bí àwọn ọmọ yẹn síbẹ̀. Wọ́n wá ní láti máa rò pé báwo ló fẹ́ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn, because jẹ́ ń sọ fún ẹ, kò sẹ́ anybody tó ń ronú pẹ́ o, kò sẹ́ anybody tó àwọn ibì kan wà tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ tí mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ dé. Àwọn ibì kan wà tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ tí mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ dé. Okay, no. Ọkàn mi ń pòrúurú because àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ mi fẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ́tán. Má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ́tán. Inú ń bí mi bí mo ṣe wà. Anyways, as I'm talking to you, young man, young lady, focus. Focus. If you are in secondary school, if you are in the university, and you don't have any kids, very good. Congratulations to you right now. Congratulations to you. You can align your destiny and align your life. Once you don't have any kids attached to you or anything, plan well. Think well. Think about those kids. Think about your life, the husband that you want to marry, the wife that you want to marry. Both of you, if you are dating right now, think well. Plan well. Don't come and be doing any nonsense because I want to share one mobility life for one thing. Tó bá ti bímọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, tọ́mọ bá ti wá fẹ́ máa lọ sí secondary school, primary school gan-an ní ìsìn ó ti wọ́n. Káti wá sọ pé ó wá ṣagídí ẹgbẹ́ wọn lọ sáwọn school abẹ́lé because àwọn school abẹ́lé yẹn pọ̀. Tó ti gbé wọn lọ tó wọ́n ti kúrò ńbẹ̀ wọ́n á fẹ́ lọ sí university kọ́lẹ̀ sorry àwọn òyìnbó Amẹ́ríkà ni mò ń sọ. Wọ́n á fẹ́ lọ sí secondary school. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sí secondary school bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkọ àti ìyàwó á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jà. Ṣùgbọ́n sórí ìwọ tó ti marry nsìn tó ti dé gbogbo level yẹn máa gbọ́rọ̀ táwọn àgbàlagbà ń bẹ sọ ní ìsìn. La ojú ẹ sílẹ̀, la etí ẹ sílẹ̀, and make the right decisions for yourself because nobody has your best interest at heart. Gbà bí mo ṣe sọ fún ẹ. Gbà bí mo ṣe sọ fún ẹ. Ó ti wá di pé everybody wá sórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ń sìn àbí every social media app tó bá ti rí àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà wá rí wọn bẹ̀ wọ́n máa tọrọ owó ni. Àwọn ibì kan wà tí wọ́n máa ń lọ lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ́n máa tọrọ owó ni. Tọrọ owó gidi ni o. Wọ́n máa ń wà ńbẹ̀ fún 10 hours 15 hours 20 hours. Wọ́n á kọ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀ wọ́n á máa tọrọ owó. Kò síṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kò sí nǹkan kan wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ́mọ nílé. So mo yẹn sọ lọ. Think about yourself, think about your future, think about your life, and make the right decisions for yourself. If you are wise enough, you will understand what I am talking about. Because when you get into your 30s and your 40s, when you're getting into your late 30s, mid 30s, late 30s, and then you're also getting into your early 40s and mid 40s, I'm on midlife crisis. By the time tó bá ti rí pé àwọn kan ti move lọ tó ti lọ tí wọ́n á wò pé báwọn life ẹ ṣe fẹ́ rí because o máa ronú dáadáa nígbà tó wà ní 20s. So ní ìsìn ìwọ tó ṣì young dáadáa wàá wo àwọn tó wà wájú báyìí ẹṣin wájú wàá máa wò wọ́n sáré èyí tó bá yẹ kó sáré dáadáa má tẹ̀lé kó máa béèrè question. Àwọn èèyàn gidi ni kó máa tẹ̀lé o má lọ tẹ̀lé àwọn tó ń yíwèé o. So èmi fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan kan ṣe ń sìn ṣùgbọ́n inú ń bí mi mo ṣe wáyé. This is just a rant. So to the young man, to the young woman out there thinking about what's going to happen to their life and destiny, it's in your hands. Nobody is thinking about you. Nobody cares about you. Every man for himself. We're in a jungle. Every man for himself. And that has to be what you have to be thinking about every day. You have to love yourself, love your neighbor, treat people well, respect people, work hard, pray to God, believe, have faith, but every day think about it. Your life, yourself, your children, your grandchildren, and they are yet unborn, but you have to think about them and build a legacy. Everything you do every single day has to be building legacy for your generation that you see now and the ones that are yet unborn. I'm just gonna end the video right now, but I'm speaking in parables and I'm just moving in circles. But I think the wise people will understand what I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to say. And I'll see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye.